and the conversation was, hey, how has it been, etc. I met Sophie in 2012. I was a youth leader at Deliverance Church Thika. Yeah, she was a student. And being a youth leader, my responsibility was to create an environment that students thrive and also achieve their objectives. So I think I tried to look at it from that perspective. I never had a thought about getting into a relationship with my wife Sophie. At that particular time, of course, I appreciated her beauty in our conversations with the Jamas, the crew. Of course, we will discuss and point it out. But one thing I was very careful was not to get into her mind. So I said, okay, Sophie's a student, period. So I think that is how it started. Yeah, that's how I came to know her. At that particular time, I was also in another relationship, so mambo ya dabbling and playing people, that was not anywhere in my thinking. So we were good friends. Actually, we were not good friends, we were friends.
Friends. Yeah, friends.
You know, we are not good.
Friends is the word.
Yeah, because friends are those guys who meet, let's say you meet in church, hi, it ends there. You meet on in Thika town on the street, along the streets, hi, it ends there. You don't take a step to find out how they are actually doing. So if there's an assignment in church, can you help us get this done? Gets done, period.
So we met with Aseka at around 2012. I was a student at Thika School of Medical and Health Sciences. I am a nutritionist by profession. So I loved missions, so we used to go with him, in Kiambu. The first one was in Nyahururu, I think so. So we just akuwa na hiyo ati lovey thing. So I just saw him as a brother in Christ or man of God. Back then I was in a relationship, so hakuwa na mambo mingi about maybe like talking ama mambo na relationship. So I just saw him as a serious man. It was around 2018. We had a youth function, so I had invited him for to come. So he told me it's okay, I will come, and good thing he came. So we had the preaching, all that, and he told me I want to have a talk with you. So my aunt was around, so we went with my aunt, and my aunt was curious to know who is this man, so he asked him a lot of questions. Unajua auntie lazima ajue. Yeah, so anajua kuongea sana, so he just explained himself, and my aunt was like, I can see you're not a bad guy. So like come on, huyo auntie yangu, so we are close. Nikamwambia about Aseka, so he's like, oh, Aseka is a preacher, he loves God. And I told him, yeah, and he told me, it's okay. So ile msheni ya wasichana akaniambia like, akikuuliza kitu usikatae, ufikiria kwanza. So it was around 2018 June when he invited me for a cup of coffee, and he asked me if we could court that time. We did not date, by the way, so we just court for around 6 months. Yeah, then 2019 March we got married.
I think I could find myself making some decisions when I'm with Sophie, and end up asking myself later on, what was going on in your mind? What were you thinking? Case in point was the church service she invited me to, and then I invited her for a cup of tea, not in a fanciful hotel.